This glitchy RPO will have you finishing every drive with a touchdown. The play is RPO peak cheat wrap go in the formation gun split close pro, and this comes from our Dolphins offense game plan on playbookprofessor.gg. Now, when you run this play, you always want to have your tight end lined up on the short side of the field, and that's going to make sure that our receiver on the auto motion wheel route will be running towards the wide side of the field, which is important because we want him to have as much space as possible. And this auto motion wheel route will get open against almost any coverage. We're going to go through a bunch of different coverages right now. And so to start, the defense is in a shaded underneath cover 3, and you may see that defender in a hard flat on the left side, and you'd think that that hard flat would guard this auto motion wheel route pretty well. But what's going to happen is he is going to stay inside to guard the run, and we can just zip it out to our receiver on the auto motion wheel route, and that's an easy touchdown. Now, a little tip for you guys, if you're ever going against an RPO like this, and you want your flats to actually get outside, you need to pass commit. So that's going to be RB or R1 and up on the right stick. When you do that, it'll tell those defenders to ignore the run component of the RPO and just focus on the pass component. So now that we've pass committed, these hard flats are going to actually try to get outside. However, they're starting so far inside that they're not really going to have a chance of getting far enough outside to guard the auto motion wheel route. And once again, we're going to be getting into the end zone for an easy touchdown. Now, you may have watched those first 2 reps and you're saying, I would never run zone coverage, I would run man coverage. So let's run some man coverage. And to give you some credit, man coverage will do a better job typically than zone coverage, but we can still beat man coverage pretty easily because all we have to do when we snap this ball is just freeform this throw to the outside, and we can get this throw around. Whoa, I don't know what. Okay, hold on. Let's do that again. EA Sports, what just happened there? I'm going to leave that in the video so you guys can kind of see. This game is just silly sometimes, man. All right, let's try that again. We're going to freeform this throw outside, and hopefully we don't get the craziest glitch ever. So freeform outside, and we can get it around that defender. And we barely got into the end zone, but we still got into the end zone. Let's do it one more time just to show you guys. I'm still kind of like completely thrown off by whatever the heck that glitch was. We'll do it one more time. We're free-forming this throw to the outside against the man coverage, and it allows us to get to the outside of that man defender and into the end zone. Did I step out of bounds there? Well, I think you guys get the idea that we can still turn the corner even against man defense. And so man defense is not ideal. And also, by the way, this is a 90-speed receiver on the right side. If you have someone who's 92, 94, 95, 96 speed, obviously you're going to be cooking that man coverage even better. So man coverage is not a super reliable way to beat this either.